Alright, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's episode. I just logged in, and we're going to hop right into it. Today I'm going to be doing breeding because I think the event's been extended. There's only maybe a couple days left, I believe. So we're going to breed my stuff here, which I don't think there's much here, but we're going to be going over to Fjorder real quick and just breeding everything and seeing if I get anything that I need that I can raise up. Um, let's see, get these guys back out. And we're going to be breeding this. The dunks I don't think I can breed because I brought them over from the other server and I didn't throw the female out. And on official, whenever you transfer a dino, there's a timer before you can breed them again. So that kind of sucks sometimes, but what are you going to do? That's the way it is. Also, we had a request to show the stats on the Stalacolio, so we're going to do that real quick. Actually, this is not even a baby anymore. I can throw it right here now. Now it's a juvenile. Okay, guess he's gonna float. There we go. So the stats we got without even any imprinting. So this is base stats at birth. It's about 22k health, um, and the stamina is the melee is about 1600. Um, the Stamina is very low. 400 is really bad, and so is the weight. Weight's only 400. So this is obviously bred down, and as you can see, it's a 412, and the max on official is 450. So, you could argue that this dino is overbred. Like generally, you want to try to get it to where it hatches around that 390. Um, So you could argue that, yeah, these look really nice and they have really high stats, but you're not going to be able to pump the whole 60 levels into the dino. You're only going to get, 48 levels or 38 levels, excuse me. You're only going to get 38 levels or whatever. So, it's unfortunate, where like I have mine over here. Um, like these are my regular ones. They're capped out, and like you can see, like there's 5 levels. So even the ones I already had were overbred too, and those ones, you know, um, I guess you could say technically those are the ones that are better because they hatch with higher stats. They're born with higher stats, but you can't get all the levels into them. So I guess that would really kind of be something that would be open for debate. Like what is better, because like mine right here, they hatch with like mine give birth with 15, 20 stamina and 500 weight. So I could still get mine to 30k health, and to I get them 30k health and I put the rest in the melee. So you could say with 5 levels left, mine almost has 2400 melee. So being 100% imprinted. So you could argue that mine are probably better stat wise if you're thinking long term, being able to pump levels into them. But even this one that I bred from a different time lost 21 points. 21 points, but you can't put them into it because its cap is 450. But it's so I mean, so ideally you want to try to get the stats as high as you can, but have them hatch around that 390, so you could put those all 60 levels in. I mean, and this one will eventually get there too. This one's the most recent one that I've raised. It's 417. It's still got a bunch of levels and it's gaining experience, but its melee is only 1600 versus the 22 or 2300 from the other ones because I haven't took this one caving yet. And once you take it caving, then that's when you start getting a whole bunch of experience and you can get them leveled up pretty quick. But I can't really. I don't know how many levels are already into this, but it's probably not going to be able to get all 60 levels. But it's probably going to get pretty close considering I still have quite a few levels to go. I think this might be very similar to to this one, to Pandora, where there's only I got all the levels but 5 into them. It looks like it's server saving. There we go. Like this one, I was able to get all the. Oh no, that's 21. My bad. So it's Osiris then 5. Fell 5 levels short. So there must be some slight stat differences in my breeders for the original pair. So with these, like I said, these are really nice, but they're overbred. You know, no stamina, no much lower weight, like 100 and some change lower weight. But you know, the base health and the base melee is really good. I mean, you know, 1600, not even with any points into it. The other ones that I have over there are like that one particular one, the gray and blue one was like 1600 with points leveled in and 100% imprinted. You know, and this is coming out that way without being imprinted, and that's how people are able to, you know, unofficial try to get the stats as high as possible without hitting that 450 cap. Is you have to sacrifice points into other stats, and so normally like food takes a huge hit. You could still get that food much lower, I'm sure, too, by going and killing a much lower level dino, like a level 5 dino, like which you could get here on the island. Go tame like a level 5 thallo, but before you like give it kibble to tame it, like beat the crap out of it, so you lose all the taming effectiveness. And so you get no bonus levels put into it, and then you know, you could find one that might have a base stat of like 1,000 food. And if you were to breed that into this one, then you could eliminate like 725 food, and then that would ultimately lower the overall levels of the dino and allow you to use those levels, you know, have them allocated to something else like the health or the melee, which, you know, obviously is the more primary thing. But and the Thalos don't go through stamina very fast, but you know, but 400 is still pretty low. You know, I mean that's probably, you know, significantly low compared to what they normally are tamed out at. So you could argue that you probably can't get that stamina any lower. That might be the minimal stamina that they get, that they can have. But I'm pretty sure the food you could get a little bit lower than that. Um, but you know, I understand why it's like this too. There's no point. You know, you go through all that trouble and the reward there would be very minimal. You know, very minimal gains. You know, compared to what that is. You know, it's, you know, that Thallo is about as good as it's gonna get. You know, in terms of the stats and stuff like that. Um, But yeah, so that's the stats on that Thallo, and kind of the explanation behind. When you look at those stats, you're like, what the hell, you know? Like, that's why they're the way they are, you know. Unfortunately. So yeah, let's get right into this now. Let's see. Is this female ready to breed? No, you still got 12 hours. All right, so that's not happening. We still got 12 hours for a breeder timer on that. Which is okay. I don't think I put this female out. And when you bring them over to the other servers, when you bring dinos over to a new server, you have to uncryo them first for that timer to start, for that mating timer to start usually. You know, and this one still has 11 hours. So it looks like I'm only going to be... Megalodon should be good to go because I've been had them on this server. Let's see, so we get... That's a juvenile. Let's see, this is the other breeder right here. So I've been working on these guys. Not quite getting what I get. I think one of them I got the stats, all the stats I wanted, but it didn't have the color. So I was like, you know, I gotta have that exact color, that blue with the orange on top and all that. Like, so that's always the challenge. Can you get the stats that you need from both parents plus the color? And you know, that's the tedious part of all this when it comes to breeding. So no go on the dunks or the basilosauruses. So let's see. So I'll put this juvenile megalodon out. And that's it, right? And then just this frog, which I wonder if it will eat regular meat now. That's in the juvenile stage, or will it only eat... I'm gonna grab some fish. I want to see if he's eating, because he was only eating fish. Do I have any fish in any of these, I wonder? Actually, you know what I can do to make this quicker? I'll just go kill some fish right here outside in the river. Wow, that was a big saber-tooth salmon. I should have actually got a fish basket and trapped that one to use for shadow mains later. But although I don't know how many shadow mains I'll be taming, given the event's going to be ending in no more events. That's probably, you know. Thank goodness Shadow Mains are something that is, you know, a very popular dino on official. So I don't think there's ever going to be an issue with finding nice Shadow Mains, you know. Actually, I'm going to take all this raw meat. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? 1867. I don't know if that went up. I should have. Just going to watch this for a second. See if I can see if it goes up at all. I guess one way I can tell, put a stack of food in here and it doesn't go up. Yeah, I went up to 1881. So still only eating fish, or not eating off a trough, which is interesting. But we got plenty of fish in there. That should last at least an hour or two, so we don't have to worry about him while we're over on Fjorder now for a bit. Do any of these troughs before we take off need any food in them? 7 stacks for this one. And we'll check this one down here. I left the Tusos out, and I left this Basilow out since they were 100% imprinted now. So this stuff should be done by the end of today, maybe tomorrow. So that's 38. I put a second one down here. So, and somebody suggested using cookers and cooking the meat. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna give that a try at some point. For sure, because I have seen people do that before, and I've always managed without it. But yeah, if it's gonna make anything easier, especially with not having any more events like that, you know, anything that I can do to make the process easier, I think is gonna be important. All right, hopefully that's enough to just throw into this trough real quick. Okay, I was trying to jetpack over it, but apparently I was not able to. All right, put this meat in here. Okay, so that makes that done. Don't have to worry about. I just got to set an alarm for that megalodon before we come back. I'm actually gonna cook all this up for the heck of it, and I can start putting that in the trough. Why not? When it's done, when we come back over here. I'm gonna put this stuff back. Oh, that's a juvenile megalodon. I gotta get that out too. Put these up here so they don't get mixed up. Let's see who's on right now. Okay. And I remembered I gotta grab a Dunkleosteus saddle for sure when I come back over. Okay. So let's see what we've got for transfer timer. 5 minutes. Let's see. Can I transfer now though? I just gotta leave 5 cryopods behind. Yeah, we can do that. All right, I'm going to transfer over to Fjorder. I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, we're over here in Fjorder. Just got to wait for everything to render in here. It's going to put me back on top of my floor here in a second. Takes a second, especially on this map. This is a high pop map right now. See a lot of new people on here too that weren't here when I left, and I've only been off the server it's a couple weeks now for the most part, and it's a bunch of new people here. I find that's funny. All right, so we're fully loaded in here, and we're gonna start. Let's see, I don't have anything in here, right? Just all the wyverns from previously. Oh, I got a Desmodus here apparently that I need to raise too. So I'm going to bring these over. Wyverns we're going to be working on once we get over to Scorched Earth. As well as these Magmasaurs. So we're going to save those. Let's see. What's this? Diplos, Carnos. Save that too for later. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here with this. What is this? It's 100% imprinted, so that is not... This is the breeders that you guys seen already, the blue ones. So I guess we're going to do these Andrew Sarkises real quick. For now. Because this is what I'm hoping. I want this color right here. It's got the weight. This one's got the health, stamina, and the melee. So we just need that color carried over with that melee as soon as they render in. Rendering in this game is so bad. Jesus. It's still taking a second. We'll just go ahead and get this going. Alright, so there's the Andrew Sarkises. Those are out. So now I got to debate, do I even want to still do these Thalacolios? Because now I have... I'm trying to think. What the... see, that's what happens when you step away from breeding for a while. You kind of forget what you're working on. Let me take a look at these and see. Because these were the ones I was working on. Male, female. So those apparently have the same stats, right? Yeah, they're 221. So I think, oh, I was using the color maybe? This one says it needs weight. Like, I have no idea where I left off here. These I have a feeling are... Oh, these are the ones I just had out. But you know, I'm not even going to worry about Thalos. I'm going to have to come back to this and figure this out at a different time. The Thalos, because I've already... Now that I got those other ones... I'm not going to put a whole bunch of time into breeding these ones. Because I know those two... So those were the stats that I finally got in. But I didn't get the color transferred over. And I believe it was this one right here. This need weight. Those are the two pairs of breeders. These are the ones I raised to use. So my guess is... Oh no, that's not the one I wanted to uncryo. It's this one. Has this one got the color that I was looking for? Yeah, so that was the color right here. So as you can see, I got some of the color transferred over. So this is what I was trying to get for color, but that one's way nicer. Like the ones I got are way nicer than this, so I might end up just, you know, scrapping, breeding these all together now that I got those really nice ones that I like, you know? So we're just going to put those in there. Actually, I don't need to put that crowd pod in there. I'll just put these up here so I have them separated so I know what's what. Not worried about Rexes. Don't need Deinonychus. Don't need the Uties. Well, we're going to do the Elementals, Reapers, and all that stuff when we get on to... the Elementals we'll do when we get on Scorched Earth. Magma and Kylo, we're good there. Good on Theories, Rhinos, or Mammoths, and Aloes. Maywings, good there. Megalos. I was trying to... So it's female and male. I think I got this Christmas Megalo. Is it nighttime? Are they even going to be awake? Yep. Because that's the one that's the one I used to trade for the Rock Drakes or whatever, was that. And then I got this Christmas one that I really want to... Hoping that I get all the colors. This exact Christmas color one with the stats of this one is what I'm hoping for. So we're going to breed those guys. Let's see. Drakes we'll do when we get to Aberration, so I'm not worried about that right now. Not worried about Brontos or Shadow Mains for the moment. Venusaurs we're good on. Don't need the Gigas or Carcodontosaurus or the Manas. Definitely do these Megalanias, I guess, for the moment. So yeah, I'm breeding these two at the moment. These are aberrant Megalanias. These things, you only can get them over here on Fjorder. Aberrant Megalanias. So I'm currently trying to get just the green body here. And the stamina with just the yellow belly, I guess, of this one for now. Then I have the red that I want to incorporate in afterward. So that's what I'm working on with these Megalanias. And Spinos. Yeah, trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I was doing these two, I think, right here. I think I'm just trying to get the color first that I'm looking for. See, that's the problem when you spend enough time away from your breeding, is you kind of forget what you're trying to get with stats. Oh yeah, I'm over here freezing to death too. Put my fur on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it looks like I was trying to get... I'll have to check the color regions afterward on those Spinos. Oh, I'm over here still. So that's Spino. Nothing there. That's Feroxes. Gotchas I'm good on. Apparently I'm working on these two. For the Paraceratheriums. So these I have. I need health and then melee. So nothing else matters. We just need health and melee between these two. Colors don't even matter at the moment. I'm going to eventually make a Christmas one out of those two. So that's the Paraceratheriums. Wait, is anything... Are these ready over here? Yep. So I can put these back. Are these guys done? Yeah, apparently. Oh yeah, I see the egg. I see it glowing here. Okay, the spinals just got done. This is a tedious process too. You know, I was gonna only stick to dinos that you can find on that map to make this easier, so I think that's what I'm gonna do for the moment. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it's been acting buggy too lately. I used to be able to just walk right over these no problem, like I just was a minute ago. But for whatever reason, it's acting kind of wonky right now. Alright, server saving apparently. Yep. Okay, and then let's see. So the Megalanias are right there that we're working on. And Megalosaurus is right here. Megalos. And so what did I leave off on? Oh, the wolves. We can breed the wolves here. Those are an island native. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to leave it so they're last in my fridge so I know which two I'm working on. Okay, so that's the wolves. Character starving, of course. Let's see, gas bags we're good on. So baryonic sarcos here. Let me get some food here real quick. Let's see, where's my fridges over here? Is this one food? Let's eat this. Okay, so we're on baryonic sarcos. I don't have berries situated yet, but I know I had the sarcos right here. Okay. And these are aberrant sarcos, so I'm trying to work on making Christmas aberrant sarcos. So those guys. What's this? Don't have Megatheriums yet, or Bloodstalkers, no. Desmodus, no. I won't work on those right now. Wyverns, Griffins. Actually, I noticed it said one of my Wyverns decayed. How many crystals Wyverns do I have left? 1, 2. Oh, I got 3, so I'm good there. Griffins. I got plenty backups. Good on Argents. I am going to breed these Quetzals. Oops, that's not the one I want to breed, though. Those are my actual raised up ones to use. So you're a male. So I'm pretty sure this is the Christmas Quetzal I tamed. And I'm just trying to get the stats from the best one that I have right here. I should get these eggs in the incubator. Get these going. Okay. So Quetzals are going. And then we got these Tapiharas. Gonna do those next here. Which these are both Christmas Tapiharas, so you really can't go wrong either way with how these come out. Tropes we'll work on at a different time. Phoenixes, snow owls we're good on. So I think all the water stuff we're good on, other than the basilos. Tusos. Oh, I'm stuck here, bro. This is stupid. I'm gonna have to refigure out this floor layout because for some reason now I can't just walk over this stuff anymore. It's stupid. Alright, I'll bring you guys back in a second because this is clearly, I'm gonna be stuck here for a second. Alright, I had to throw out a snow owl from one of these from the fridge here to get myself unstuck from there, and I went and got some element because that's normally how you just get out of there, you know, is by using element, using your tech suit. Alright, so we got Sarco egg in there. The Quetzals are done. Tabiaras are done. Didn't I just eat? Okay, so we can put the Sarcos away now. See, Quetzals can go back. And these can go back. Okay, so let's see. See if I can remember where this stuff is now. Alright, so you guys are there. Quetzals were right above you. And then the Sarcos. Right here. Okay, so let's see. What do we got left here? So I do want to go do the basilos here, my good ones, because I had to give that one away to the guy that I killed his megalodon on accident. So I'm going to bring these over to the water base and get these breeding. I'll see you guys over there. Okay, I'm back. Look at this. What is this? Is that a person? That's got to be a person. Let me put my tech suit on. No, it's killing the Argents. Those were wild? What's up with all these wild Argents over here? Like, what the heck? It's funny though that your turns don't kill stuff unless you're in render range of it. Like, it's almost like it puts your stuff in this stasis, which I get, you know, but it's weird too at the same time. Because I didn't really think it did that on official, and somehow I said I killed an alpha. Or at least I had the skin in my inventory. That's completely random. Okay, so we got those cotton candy basilos breeding over here. Hopefully I don't crash over here. Trying to get back over to the base, you know. Okay, we're back over here. Oh yeah, I gotta put my fur back on now. Okay, so let's see, we did the basilos, right? So now we're on, I'm stuck in that same spot again. Luckily I got my tech suit now. Or I got the element to power my tech suit, so I can just tech boost out of it. It's weird how all of a sudden I'm having the issues, and I didn't have before. Moses, I got the dunks and the megalodons, and the other basilos over on the island. That's Ford Hawks, Sinocrops, bees. I should probably bring a bee over there. Dung beetles, bulb dogs, procoptodons, beavers, ovis, and otters. Oh, you know what? I need to clone my good otter. Which one are you? One of these two, right? I think it's this 209. I gave the my otter away, so I need to clone. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Clone one, and then I'm gonna breed them two at the same time. Yeah, it's that one. Look at how nice this otter is. So we're gonna clone you. No, not Maywing. Thank goodness it didn't clone that. Bruh. I'm pressing square, but I guess it thinks I'm trying to... There we go. Can't get this otter to register. There we go. There we go. How long is it going to take? 9 hours for this otter to clone. And we're going to breed him real quick, too. And then here's the Christmas otter. Gonna move that chibi out the way here. Chibi getting in the way. Hungry again or something? Okay. So breeding these. Female, male, yep. gonna put breeder here because that's definitely. These are definitely my two nicest ones. Christmas and then that one is crazy. All right, so you're breeding. So that's the otters. What else do I have here? Ovis. I'm not worried about ovises at the moment. I don't think. Should I do the ovises? I do have them. I do have some crazy color ovises, but I'll hold off on ovises for now. Should I? I had all the ovises figured out too, and now I can't even remember. Oh yeah, these are the colors I was gonna do, wasn't it? And these are the breeders right here. These are just all the extra colors I got, which is a ton of colored ovises here. All these different color ovises. So yeah, we'll do the ovises while we're here. Might as well. These are just regular colored ones, but they're the best stats that I found so far out of the ones I've tamed. Health, melee, stamina. Apparently I didn't do weight. I guess I figured weight didn't really matter, right? But I guess, you can ride them, so maybe I should take weight. A little more serious when it comes to those. And I think we're winding down here to the end. Because then we got female moss chops. Oh wait, that's a female breeder. So I got two pairs. Yeah, it looks like I got two pairs of moss chops here that I'm doing. Female breeder, and then I got that listed as a female breeder. So I guess that's what I'm doing. I don't really remember what my whole thought process was behind this. It had to be the colors. I think these lay eggs too, which will be nice. Next, I got those two. And I'm doing over raptors too, so. Okay, so the male must be the really colorful one then. Oops, I messed up here. What? There we go. I don't know, that was being difficult for a second. Yeah, I don't really know the thought process behind this. Cotton candy, maybe? Is that what I was thinking I would get from these two? Maybe? Is it cotton candy moss chops? I don't know. Well, either way, we're going to breed those together and see what we get. Over raptors I get because I got a max level here. That has really good colors according to the cryopod, but I don't think he really looks that good compared to the ones that you can get. Yeah, his color distribution looks really crazy on the cryopod, but I've seen much nicer ones out there. So I think that's it. Frog scorpions. Well, I brought the boozabufos over here that we got. I got some aberrant Christmas frogs. At some point I'll work on those. Raptors, shine glows, feather lights. We'll do those when we get to aberration. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's everything that we're working on today. But that'll end it for this episode. Now, so now you guys kind of seen not everything that I have to work on for breeding, but everything that is mostly native to the map that we're on. Um, Next episode, I will actually go through and be hatching all this stuff, so you guys will be able to see all the stuff I'm hatching. You know, see what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping, and stuff like that. But just because this video's probably gone lengthy again, we're gonna end it right here, and then I guess next video will almost be like a part 2 of me, hatching all this stuff, or claiming it all and raising it, and you guys know how that goes, So yeah, so thanks guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one when we get to take care of all this stuff. But I'll see you guys in the next one.